Hello and welcome back to ETS2 and our Conquering Britain series. It's been a while. I've got a job waiting. Let's get on the road. Let's have a chat. Let's go. So yeah, welcome back. It has been a long time. I think the last stream we did here was about 5-6 months ago. It was probably back in September, early September maybe. So it has been a very long time. Apologies for that. Life has been busy and a little bit down. Some ups, but a little bit down. Yeah, we've just not been doing it. We've not been putting out a great deal of content, have we? But yeah, we're looking to get back into this, back trucking again on a regular basis. There have been a lot of changes, a lot of updates to ETS2 and ATS since we've last been anywhere. We've had to do some adjustments to the truck. We've had to go for a new skin, which has taken me longer than I thought it was going to be. I didn't realise that they'd adjusted the truck skin layouts and stuff like that, so my templates that I used were all well off. Had a good bit of help from Simudad in the Discord. Big part of the channel, big part of the community, so massive thanks to him. Go check out his channel, Simudad. He does a lot of trucking. If you enjoy your trucking, go give him a look. So let's hop out and have a little look at what we've done. Again, it's a simple thing. You'll probably see it in the thumbnail. It's a simple thing. I'm working on a more detailed one, but I just wanted to have something new. We've got a new SD Logistics logo. My logo's there, and we've got Farquar Freight's International Haulages on it. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm going to work on a more detailed one, something a bit different. I've already started working on it. It'll just take me time. Time is a commodity that we don't seem to have a lot of. But we'll chat about some different things as we go along our way. We do have a job lined up. We are in Inverness, by the way. That is where we finished off last time. I've hopped about a little bit trying to do some different stuff because I was worried about the truck and the look and things like that. So I've had to, what I did, jump around. I've slept and done and all that. Got fuel. And then it was the middle of the night and I couldn't sleep anymore. I was all well rested, so I took a little quick travel down to, I think it was down to Dumfries, and then I had a few hour delivery going to Perth. So I took that, which brought me to about 5-6 in the morning, which it is now, I think. And yeah, then quick travelled back up to Inverness, so we are where we left off. I've just done one little job in between, but I've been hopping about the map all sorts, trying to hit garages, not garages, but truck dealers and stuff to sort out my skins and do different things. But we're all good. There was a concern that I might have to buy new trucks for the whole fleet because I couldn't get anything to work on the FH4. It just wasn't happening. A couple of days ago I updated my Mod Studio 2, and then I was having trouble still, and Simudad said just check that you're running the same version as me, and I was like, yeah, I installed that one literally this morning, and yeah, I was still having issues, and it turns out I'd installed it in a different place, so it didn't overwrite the old version, and I was still pulling the old version through. So that was the start of my woes. And then once I figured out that the templates had changed for skinning your trucks, you know, the legend put me in the right direction for where to go and get some up-to-date templates and stuff, and where but other people are still struggling with similar issues. So I'm not the only one, and there are certain issues that everyone's still struggling with and trying to find different workarounds for and do. So the truck look will change, but we will always be Farquar Freights, and we will always be driving for SD Logistics. Talking of which, if you want to join a VTC, if you are into a little bit of trucking, American trucking, Euro trucking, come and join SD Logistics. No maximums, no minimums, no expectations. You drive when you can. After all, I haven't driven for 5 months. You drive when you can, and you just have fun with it. I believe Simudad is going to be looking to start up some of the convoys again, so that'll be fun. I'm going to look to try and join more of them. So we're going to pick up logs, by the way. That'll be our log trailer there. Have a word with the foreman. So I have confirmed those are our logs. We're going to be delivering 22 tons of logs, and we're going to, well, I'm not sure if this is allowed in this series, but we're going to do it just because I wanted a different delivery. We're going to be going to the Faroe Islands. We're going to Torshavn, I believe it's called Torshavn, in the Faroe Islands, but we will ferry hop straight back home. We will be back in Scotland before you know it. But if not, I wasn't hitting anywhere new, and we're reaching the point now, although we've still got a lot of road to uncover. We've not got many cities that we need to hit, whereas this, I'm hoping, is going to allow us to hit at least one new city that we haven't done, and then we can try and get some deliveries out of there as well. Don't mind me just grabbing a quick screenshot. And we are ready to head off. So if I bring up the details for you, I remember how to do all this. It's been a long time. Yeah, Torshavn, Simri Blue Water. That's where we're taking our logs. 10,000 for the job. And I've got about 13 hours on it. Just under 400 miles. A fair bit of that will be on a ferry. So I'm thinking this is going to be relatively short. And if you've been with me since the start of the trucking, you'll know that that's how I like to do it when we do a little comeback. We do a couple of short ones, and then we might look to hit a longer one. So about the changes to, you may have noticed, the changes to the SD Logistics logo. If you already watched Simi Days, you probably know this. I'm sure he'll be chatting about it in his latest outing on his debt-free owner-operator. I haven't watched it yet, but yeah, there's someone had copied his channel logo, which was also the logo for the VTC, just with different words through the middle. So instead of Simudad, instead SD Logistics. They had also then copied that logo for their VTC, and weirdly enough, had started copying his very unique style of thumbnail. So he's going to keep his thumbnails, I think, because they're cool and they're unique and they're his. But rather than have a lot of confusion and a lot of drama and all that over different things, he has opted to change his channel logo, his Discord logo, and the VTC logo. So that's why we've got a change to it. Just trying to come out of there nicely. I'm going to try and drive as best as I can. Like I say, it's been a good five and a half months since we last did any ETS, essentially any ETS while I'm chatting. I've done a few jobs on my second profile, because I too am also changing thumbnails. Not on this series, although I have changed all the thumbnails on this series, but that's not all that dramatic. I've just adjusted it a little bit. But I'm changing, or I'm trying to anyway, change all the thumbnails on the original, what I call my Season 1 of Euro Trucking, where we just sort of went everywhere, and this is a continuation of that still. Same profile, we're just breaking it down. But yeah, I wanted to bring those thumbnails in line with everything else on the channel, but I don't have all those old screenshots anymore, so I'm having to drive around and do similar trips in similar places, trying to do it in the same vehicle if I can, but because I used a lot of custom skins, and I was given a couple of skins as well, and they then don't necessarily correlate anymore. So I'm doing what I can, doing it the best I... Oh, sugar. Came in a bit hot there. Doing it the best I can to make them still look like the trips that are in the episodes. Because the old ETS is still some of the best performing content on my channel. The original stuff that sounds terrible, where I'm playing on a controller, where I don't know what I'm doing. You know, no different to now, to be fair. But that is some of my best performing content on my channel that is mainly built around Farm Sim. And we'll probably get to Farm Sim in a bit. Actually, we'll get to Farm Sim now. Farm Sim is probably not going to be the main focus of the channel for a bit. I'm just not feeling farm sim at the minute. FS25 has just been a massive disappointment for me. Giant software in general are just so disconnected from what the community wants from that game, what the game should be and delivering, and the game has been broken for 5 months. I think it came out nearly 5 months ago. The game has been so broken, and all they do on their social media is pat themselves on the back and have a little circle jerk at how wonderful they are because they're selling so many copies. And then obviously they believe they're selling so many copies because the game is so good. They're selling so many copies because they are the only farming game in the market. No one has released a farming game to rival Farm Sim since 2018, 2019. I think Sedeco or whoever it was repackaged their old farm game from 2018 and repackaged it and republished it in 2020, but it's the same game as it was before. They are the only farming game on the market. If you want to play a farm game, you have to buy Farm Sim from Giants. So they're always going to be the biggest seller. The game is broken. Like, they should see from their community posts, from their comments on all their feeds, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube. The comment section is rife with people that are not happy with the game, aren't happy with the performance, aren't happy with the delivery, aren't happy with how empty the game is, and aren't happy with Giants on how they just ignore the community. And I just can't keep supporting it. I can't. I've got my series on the go. I will keep plugging along with that because I enjoy that map. I enjoy supporting the modders. I might try and do a little bit more on the mod front rather than worrying about doing series. But yeah, at the minute, the complete disconnect from Giants and its community is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And the amount of people that seem to go out of their way with no benefit to them at all to defend it because it's the only one there is. Like, I had a conversation with someone on YouTube the other day in the comment section defending the game for releasing empty without a lot of content because that way you only add what you want when the modders release it. We're not paying the modders for the game. We pay Giants for the game. Giants should be putting the content in, and it should be in the game on release. Don't celebrate paying 50 quid or 60 quid for a game because it's like, oh, at least it's less than 30 gigabytes. What? Since when is that a good thing? Since when is it a good thing to buy an empty game, an under-delivered, underperforming empty game, and you're pleased about it because it takes up less space on your hard drive? That's mental. Absolutely mental. I just... The lengths they'll go to. But I've got... They were saying it helps performance. It helps perform. It clearly doesn't. FS25 is the worst performing farm sim game ever. And 22 was bad. 19 was awful on release. The last good performing farm sim game was FS17, and FS17 will always be the last best farm sim game. But it's mental. Absolutely mental. Yet they think that they deliver an empty game with no content in it because it helps performance and then we can add what we want when the modders release it. Oh, it just... That person, like, you are nuts. You are absolutely nuts. You are so far up Giants' arse and they don't even know you exist. That or you work for Giants. Like, that was crazy. Also, I have games that are 100 gig that perform better than that. It shows how poorly optimized it is. And then they're like, well, no, if a game is 100 gigs, that shows how poorly optimized it is in lazy development because the game's too big. No, the game's big because it's got a lot of fucking content in it. It's massive. And it performs better because it's optimized. Like, I just said, oh. It's mad. It's mad. And it's not often like I'll defend an EA game. But WRC24 is 100 gigs. The game's run smooth as butter. It's got plenty of content. It looks great. It was that afternoon was mad to me. I just did not get it. I'm going to defend them because they delivered an empty game and I can build it up with the help of unpaid modders that get scraps trickled down to them through the mod hub, providing someone hasn't already ripped off their mod and put it on a third-party site and filter and add money off that. I just... Nah. Nah, you're crazy. Crazy. But yeah, the Safety Farm will continue. It'll probably be 2 videos a week. I might do some mod review stuff. I've still got modders that's sending me stuff. I've got some bits from Lancey Boy to look at and test and do. So I'll do them when I can. I think he's just got to do a little fix on it, and then I'll do another little look. But yeah, so for me, my focus I think is going to be on ETS on this channel. ETS, maybe a little bit of ATS again. I'm going to get back into SnowRunner. I'll try and start banging them out again. And come May, I think May 10th, is Roadcraft, which is by Saber and the team that brought us Mudrunner, SnowRunner expeditions, and that looks very interesting. At the time of recording this, there is a demo coming out very soon. I think in 2 days' time. I think it's coming out on the 24th. I'm recording this on the 22nd. I may do a little bit of content on the demo. We'll see how the demo performs and how it plays. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I've been looking forward to that for a while. Those of you in the Discord know that. It's looking interesting. It's not SnowRunner, and people again thought Expeditions was going to be SnowRunner 2. It's not. Roadcraft is not SnowRunner 2. It's a completely different game. It is a logistics, construction and repair game, not a trucking delivery game. It still has the environmental elements and better environmental elements and challenges as well. But this time, if you come across a road that's completely knackered and had it and you struggle to get past it, instead of spending 20 minutes dredging through the mud, you call in your machines, you call in your equipment, and you build a road. You lay down the sand, you build it up, you roll it out, you lay the tarmac, and you've got a road, and then you can continue on doing your business. And that looks interesting. So if that's good, that could become a big focus of what this channel does May onwards. But yeah, I know it's not, it's probably not going to help the channel a great deal because most people are here for the farming. And I say that, most people are here for the farming. We have 4,000 plus subscribers, most of them for farming. My farming videos get 100 views, and only about 15% of that is subscribers. So, it's only about 30 people watch the videos. So if I'm not putting the farming out, I don't think I'm going to be on that big of a loss, if I'm honest. On March the 1st, I'll be releasing new content on my new channel, MrFarquar Adventures. That's going to be all action and adventure games, role-playing games. We might do some shooters on there. So I'll be having fun with that. I've already got some content lined up for it. And I have been on what was originally MrFarquar Plus that I was going to change to a different sort of channel. And it's just called Just Games. That's mine as well. If you ever see me post content about Just Games, that is me. That is predominantly a shorts channel and what I call non-com, so it's got non-commentary footage and games that I play pretty much for myself for fun. If I'm enjoying it, I quite often just hit record, and if something happens, I'll post it if I enjoy it and whatnot, or I'll make a short out of it, and that's what's over there. So we are off to Torshavn, I believe. We have arrived. We've only got to go up the road and then we'll turn around and come back again. So we're in. I believe it belongs to Finland. Is it, or is it its own place? I don't know. I should know. It's really close to home. Belongs to Finland or Norway? I'm not sure. Belongs to Norway? Someone let me know in the comments. Anyway, yeah, we have been naughty. We have left, but it's right next to Scotland. Should I have turned?
Never mind.
I should have. We'll turn around somewhere. We're all right. So yeah, I have got other content and stuff going on at the minute.
Turn right.
Lot of pies, but I'm just trying to have fun again with my games. It's just going to go all kinds of bad. Because I don't know where the collision is, whether I can go right back to the water's edge or not. Ooh. There's not a lot. Alright. We want to go in there.
Get ready to turn.
So yeah, the all the channels are now on the top of this YouTube channel, as in the MrFarquar Gaming Network. If you want to check out that content, please do. Only subscribe to the channels if you are interested in watching the content now. I don't need sympathy subs. I don't need people subscribing to support, because it doesn't support the channel if you don't watch the content. If you aren't interested in it, I'm not worried. Don't feel obligated to do stuff. Only do what you like, and only support what you like. Subscribing to someone and never watching their content does not help them out. It hurts them, and this is why I stopped MrFarquar Plus. I don't think that's going to go at all, is it? It's about how many attempts it takes to get it in there, as long as it gets in. I'm pretty sure that's the rule. Pretty sure Red told me that. Oh, well, a massive thank you, Red, if you're watching this, which I imagine you will at some point. Man's been shopping on the merch store. He's been buying his MrFarquar merch. Links to MrFarquar merch are down below if you're interested in supporting the channel. Why not? Why not give it a whirl? Excellent. Right, so we're not going to stay here, because we're not allowed to stay here. We can't be in Britain. So can we get out down this way? We're going to catch the ferry back across. I'm not going to take a load from here, because it might not be just back across. So we'll find our way back to the ferry. So yeah, we do have merch. We might do some more. I'm going to obviously be doing some more designs for the other channel. Probably not for Just Games. I might do Just Games. We'll see. I think Just Games only has like 117 subscribers, and most of them are from when it was MrFarquar Plus. Trying to find a new audience once your audience has disappeared is difficult, and that's why I'm not too worried about it. But MrFarquar Adventures is completely new, so I would like that to do well if we can. Is this not the port? Can I not just shimmy across? If, say, I want to go to... No, I was hoping I'd get a ferry there, so I don't want to do that. Get rid of that one. Let's just come across.
What are we waiting for?
I was hoping to get a little thing to leave with. Let's see if I can just trigger it. If not, we'll just fast travel. Oh, we can. We just drive on. That's fine. Right, so we want to go back across, embark. And there we are. There is somewhere for us to rest as well, I believe. Should we need it. Let me just park up here. It's no entry, but we're alright. We'll take it. We're a bit like that. We'll just slide in here. A bit naughty, facing the wrong way. But that will do. Marvellous. And that is it for our first trip back. A bit of a dodgy one. Leaving Britain and coming back again. But it was any sort of job that I wanted to do. It was a quick one. It got me to a new destination. It works for me. I'm fitting it in the rules. But yeah, it's good to be back. I'm going to be trying recording a few of these, get these on the schedule over the next few days so they're ready, lined up over the next few weeks. It's, yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, give a big fat thumbs up down below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. You guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.